Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 22. And he'll throw right away. That's complete to Demetrius Harris, the tight end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And it brings up 3rd down.
The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. Running from the gun, Johnson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give them 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Watson going to pull back the handoff and keep it himself. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
Watson going to keep it again. That's caught out wide by Cooks. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in 3rd in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
Johnson jostles free and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. On 1st and 10, Watson. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down. And avoids the hit for good measure.
To throw again on 2nd down. Watson, screen play, Johnson. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. On 1st down, it's Watson. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And here he'll get it down to the 7. He'll call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on you heave one deep and you catch him close to the spot.
They turn to the fullback, Gillespie, and trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the gun, here's Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Kick is good.
So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Here's Haskins. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A nice gain of 21 yards.
1st and 10.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Now Haskins to throw it. Ebron caught left side. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. It's another 1st down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
At the 40-yard line.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory, right at the 40. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. That's complete. It's Anthony McFarland. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Anthony McFarland with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
Makes the score Steelers 14, Texans 3.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Here comes Cobb. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Room to run at the 50. Still going inside the 30. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs, as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well. And he's been right.
Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the gun, this will be McFarland. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Steelers first down. First and
10 now in Houston territory at the 49-yard line. Haskins will throw. That's into the hands of his running back, McFarland. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Eluding the pressure right. Finding Harris over the middle. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 28.
28-yard line.
From the gun, it's Haskins. Able to hit his target, Claypool. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
21.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Steelers.
Throwing again, here's Haskins. Flush to his right. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out, and the Texans scoop it. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that, that when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. They've got to find that good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control.
Now a first down throw, Watson. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
First down, Houston.
Here's Watson. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Fuller. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Offensive line wasn't set. There's the flag, and 5 yards back they go.
Quarterback has to look around and make sure that his team is ready to go. Sometimes the quarterbacks go faster than is necessary.
Watson, he fakes to Johnson and now looks to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 22-yard line. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
First down.
First down carry here for Johnson. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
The tackle made by Devin Bush. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 17-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. From the 17, Watson. Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. And the Texans are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a first and goal. So it's first and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's picked by the linebacker, T.J. Watt. He's at the 50, the 40, 20, 10, 5, and he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown.
They were in a very good position.
I'm playing against the Super Bowl champ. I'm going to lose
really
this
good
game.
drive. Instead, it turns into 6 points going the other way. Psychologically, I don't know what that's going to do.
I was on the 5-yard line.
You're
I
looking
just
at
threw a
that as at least a
95-yard
10-point swing, right? Because they had the field goal in their back.
to go ahead by
They
3.
certainly did, and you're right. At least a 10-point swing, maybe more.
Fielded near the back of the end zone.
Man, I still
And he'll decide to not bring this
smell
one
that
out as
curry
their
on
drive
my
will begin at the 25.
That sauce was something special.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right? Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
On second down, Johnson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there.
I had just made him fumble on his own 5-yard line, and then I returned the favor on the opposite side of the
He has a chance to
field.
fill a lot of voids for this Houston Texans team. They lost their 1,000-yard rusher from last year. Carlos Hyde went to Seattle. But back in 2016, David Johnson led the NFL all-purpose yards with the Arizona Cardinals. The Texans would be happy to see that guy all year long.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line. He provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Do you have a football team you like?
2nd and 11.
Do you have a football team you like?
They'll try the air now with Watson. He's letting this one go for Fuller.
Did he drop it?
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. He finds his target, Fuller. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down. A shotgun snap for Watson. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. The Steeler defense locked in, forcing an upcoming 4th down. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This officially a 55-yard attempt.
55-yard attempt.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this score will stay right where it is.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
On first down, they'll start with McFarland. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Here comes Cobb. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time? Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
On first down, Watson. Flushed out right. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And down to the 29-yard line. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
Partner, it's often that man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing.
Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to that and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves. Now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now Haskins. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 23 yards the pickup there.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing now, Haskins on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Chase Claypool, the intended target. And it's 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Off the play fake. Here's Haskins. This is caught. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game. So they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Did you get any of that edible cookie dough?
Here comes Cobb.
That was the best part. That cookie dough they had.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Yeah, I got a scoop of ice cream and I got that cookie dough.
At at their own 26-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they want.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA. Watson to give. This is Johnson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
And it's 3rd down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Watson. Eluding the pressure right. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down.
Catch there by Brandon Cooks, and it's hard to believe that he's on his 4th team in 5 years because he's produced everywhere that he's been. Houston hoping to see the Brandon Cooks that they saw in New Orleans, in New England, and in Los Angeles. 2019, though, was his first year under 1,000 yards since 2014. He's looking for a bounce back.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. From the gun, a run for Johnson. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Now Watson to throw on 3rd down. He's got his target. It's Cobb. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Here we go with Johnson. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
A gain of 3 on the play.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Here's Johnson. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
They'll run on 1st down. Johnson. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
24-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
On 2nd down, it's Johnson. Johnson on poke free. Football's out.
My running back just fumbled, so I lost the ball on the 10-yard line. That'll do it right there.
It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. They begin the drive with McFarland. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Back at the 19-yard line.
Again, McFarland. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Looking deep here for Ebron. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's 4th down. Here's Jordan Berry now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. On the return comes Cobb. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10.
Duke Johnson.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter.
And he loses the football a second time.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
1st down Texans. Watson hooking up with Cooks.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
And now the ball is out. Watson lost it, and it looks like Steeler football. It is. And oh boy, we got an injury timeout, and that's the man you do not want to see down on the ground. Deshaun Watson, slow to get up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. The drive starts with a completion left side. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's McFarland. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on that.
Then he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. The sack there by J.J. Watt.
And there's a familiar sight. J.J. Watt with the sack, and he's absolutely a force of nature when he's on the field. Unfortunately, he's only played more than 8 games once in the last 4 seasons. But when he plays full-time, he ends up being in the running every time for NFL Defensive Player of the Year, an award he's won 3 times in the past.
Able to find Harris, complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Here's Haskins out of the gun. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster His second touchdown on the season. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right. All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
They go to Johnson again. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Texans first down.
Now a play fake, and it's Watson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. T.J. Watt, the all-pro, in there to take him down.
So we'll recount real quick. He had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
There's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter, but second.
That ain't how you win. That ain't how you win. Yeah. Ooh. Are you web slinging? Are you actually doing like the game, or are you just flying around? I think I actually played like the first 3 levels, and then I got bored. Doing it our way. We're gonna make our dreams come true. Doing it our way. Chris Robinson. Turn on some teams. Who else does Adam need to know about that he doesn't know about? Fucking Scorpions. I can't believe that. That's crazy. Who else do I love from the 60s on? I mean, obviously you've listened to the Beatles, right? Alright. Good. Great. Ooh. Equalizer. Wow. Quarterback in this league is so trash. It's kind of fun progressing your players throughout the years, though. And like in one real year, or 1 year of real time, we can probably get about 10 seasons of Madden in on a release until the next Madden comes out. It usually takes about a month and a half to 2 months to get a season in, something like that, maybe less. Doing it our way. Da, 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 da. The Mrs. Doubtfire soundtrack. Moving sidewalks. Yeah, dude.
Battery 100%. Connected to Michael's iPhone.
Oh yeah, baby. dude, Ricky sent me a message. Yeah. He said, thanks for the interest in my disc, bro. Please see my original post for updated disc and stamps. There will be no guarantee on cover, but give me your preference and I'll do my best to get you what you want. Be sure to include all the information in the PayPal or Venmo comments along with your shipping address and email. It's $35 a disc shipped and proceeds go to help my tour this year. Please use goods and services on PayPal. Thanks so much for the support. Sick, dude. I feel like I just talked to somebody real famous, dude. Well, probably, dude, for sure. Dude, do not rain on my parade, dude. I'm definitely gonna order one. See his original post updated disc and stamps. I don't even know what disc he has. I'm gonna look him up. Moving sidewalk. What was he posting on? I don't even know. Oh, here we go. Nova Disc Airbnb. Let me just click on him and see what post it shows. Oh, here we go. No, wait, that's not it. Food pool. Yeah, here's on March 4th he said, without going into too much gory detail, I am unfortunately having to pull out a memorial due to food poisoning or a stomach bug. What are you doing? What was that noise, dude? What was that? I can't find where he posted his disc. Dude, here's that Ridge Roller's sick, dude. Have you ever seen a Ridge Roller 3? Dude. Let me screenshot this, dude. Fuck, dude, did you turn my fucking music off, dude? He's also came out with a bag that I think is the same brand. I think I told you about it. It's the black and red one that's also a seat. But those things are sick, dude. What are you talking about, dude? What are you looking at? Let me see what he said again. I'm just gonna send him $35 and say, hey dude, just send me what you think your coolest disc that you have is. That's seriously what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say I don't care what disc I get. Just send me something that you think looks cool. Dude, I'm gonna ask him to sign it too, bro. Yeah, dude, for sure. Alright, PayPal. I mean, dude, I just asked Trevor and Hunter to sign one for me, and they just did it. I think since he's selling them out of his Airbnb, I don't think he'd give a shit, dude. I think he'd do it in a heartbeat. Yeah, dude. RN Wysocki. RN Wysocki. That who uses AOL, bro? What year is this? RN Wysocki at AOL.com. Mm-hmm. Oh, do you? Sick. Sent. Ooh. Dude, that is cool. Mm-hmm. That's one of his. I hope I didn't just send $35 to a stranger. I just got catfished. It's Johnny D. Johnny D again. Johnny D. He's like, hey, check out my daughter. These are what I call the money makers. Oh man. Oh my God, he was so right. Yeah. Dude, he's a Browns fan. He's a Browns fan. Yeah. You know what? He looks like a Browns fan, dude. He looks like he definitely breathes out of his mouth. Mm-hmm. Oh, look at Ezra. He's going to Europe. I wonder what tournaments in Europe. Yeah. Really? That sounds nuts. New Zealand is not in Europe. It's all good, dude. The Lord of the Rings in New Zealand. You know, the pictures some people choose. Oh, yeah. That means we get more sunlight. Yeah, dude, we got an hour longer of the day. So in the summer we'll be able to play until probably like 8:30, dude. That'll be nuts. Especially if we get some glow discs going, like I've not got a ton. I actually just ordered 2 of those. I ordered 2 of those glow sols. Yeah. No, yeah. Well, I don't think I ever showed you that bag I was talking about. I'm gonna send it to you. Yeah. Since Facebook listens to my conversations. They have a red one too. It's just a cool looking bag. It was originally like $180 on Discraft's website, but I think now they're like $200 on Amazon. But it's pretty unanimous, hands down. Everybody says that Grip makes the best bags, you know, for the sport. It seems to be pretty dominant. Like, I can't think of any analogies for it, but they are pretty decided number one. I've seen people say that Pound bags are really good, but Pound bags are so ugly. Pound bags and, yeah, Pound. Yeah, Pound. Yeah, people say Pound. Grip, number one by far. What else? Yeah, really just Grip bags. Dude, you can't just type in Pound bag, dude. Dude, my right Achilles ain't right. I need to start stretching and doing some yoga or something. You alright, cuz?
Take the Lincoln Tunnel through Weehawken, through Secaucus, across the Hackensack River, and you'll arrive, as we have, at MetLife Stadium at East Rutherford, New Jersey. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Atlanta Falcons and the New York Jets. Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? On the return, it's Taylor. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.